we protect the heart. We shield it with tension in order to stay safe, in order to not be hurt, in order to be protected. And there's good reason, because many of us had to do it. And so heart opening, this is a term that gets thrown around all the time in yoga. And mostly if you look at images, that are out there, things that are under the label of heart opening, they're really shoulder stretches and neck stretches and waist arching. And that heart just stays on lockdown. And so many, many people, no matter how experienced they may be in yoga and other kinds of practices, that heart is really on lockdown. And we get in there in these ways that kind of don't seem like a big deal, but it's so subtle and internal and contained and refined that it really is very deeply heart opening. And it is getting into that cage that's been so shielded and so protected. And that opens up a softness that you're not ready to take out into the world yet. Because here now you're not shielding yourself here in your body with tension that you might have to shield yourself in the world a little bit more. Does that make sense? Because you're not now carrying your armor around with you everywhere. Ultimately, yeah, you can go and interface with nearly anything and stay open. But having said that, you might not choose to be in the same environments that used to be appealing to you. And that's okay too. So yeah, I would there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in the practice, and there's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. It's just that the world, it's not built for sensitivity. So I would just kind of be a little more protect yourself a little bit. Not stop shielding yourself on the inside, but kind of protect your time and yourself kind of on a more further layer. Like, what environment do you choose to go in when you're going to do some of that heart opening?